Hi everyone, this is Ramakrishna. Let us know what is SDLC. The today topic SDLC. SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle. See, SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle. What is SDLC? Any organization, any IT company, to develop the application, they need to follow some implementation activities. From the starting to ending, they need to follow some implementation activities. The implementation activities is called SDLC, Software Development Lifecycle. SDLC starts with the first software bidding. Software bidding. What is software bidding? At this stage, CEO go to client side. CEO go to client side, discussing about the project and making agreement, means the project finalized by CEO. Once again, the first SDLC starts with software bidding. At this stage, CEO go to client side, discussing about the project and making agreement. Finally, the project finalized by CEO. Once the project is finalized by CEO, after completion of software bidding, the next phase, kickoff meeting. The next phase, kickoff meeting. Kickoff meeting. At this stage, CEO, once he finalizes the project, he will come back to organization and CEO will arrange one meeting. CEO arrange one meeting with the project managers. In this meeting, project manager selected by CEO. Once again, the first step, software bidding. At this stage, project finalized by CEO. Next, kickoff meeting. Actually, in IT companies, any kind of startup meeting can be called kickoff meeting. At this stage, CEO will arrange one meeting with the project managers to finalize the project manager for current project. So at this stage, CEO will conduct one meeting to select the project manager for current project. After completion of kickoff meeting, the next is project initiation note. Project initiation note. Initiation meaning starting. Project initiation note prepared by project manager. Like once a project manager is selected by CEO, project manager can concentrating on prepare information document or mail to send to every software engineer. Like this document or mail consists of information about the current project and customer. This project initiation note prepared by project manager. Once this document is prepared, then after that, so start requirement gathering. Requirement gathering. Requirement gathering. Who will gather the requirement? Domain expert. To gather the requirement from the customer, business analyst. To develop the application, requirements are mandatory. Now without requirements development team, they are not able to start development. Testing team, they are not able to start testing. So first requirements is important. At this stage, business analyst go to client side, collecting requirements and the requirements preparing as a two documents. What is two documents? One is BRS, second one is SRS. BRS stands for Business Requirement Specification. SRS stands for System Requirement Specification. Two documents prepared by business analyst. Once again, at requirement gathering stage, business analyst will go to client side, collecting requirements. Those requirements preparing as a two documents. One is BRS and Second one is SRS. BRS stands for Business Requirement Specification. SRS stands for System Requirement Specification. So this is requirement documents prepared by business analyst. Now, after completion of requirement gathering, now every software engineer to start the work, everyone first they need to study requirement. Everyone concentrating on study requirements. Developers, example for the developers, to start development, first they need to analyze requirement, then they can start development. Testing engineers, to start testing, first they need to study requirements, then they can start testing. So everyone, once requirements are baseline, means completed, once requirement documents are prepared by business analyst, next everyone concentrating on study requirements. After that, after completion of requirements, the next phase, prepare project plan. Project plan prepared by project manager. Like project manager study requirement, based on the requirement he can prepare plan for the current project. At this stage he can prepare development plan and the testing plan. Everything will be prepared by project manager for the current project. Based on the requirements, project manager can prepare project plan for current project. After that, once a plan is prepared by the project manager, next design done by technical people or system analyst category people. Like technical people, they can design the requirements as a two documents. What is two documents? One is HLD. Second one is LLD. What is HLD? What is LLD? High level design, it's called HLD. Low level design, it's called LLD. Design category people means technical people and system analyst category people, they can design the requirements as a two documents based on the requirements, such as high level design, low level design. Simple thing, like outlook of the requirement is called high level design, inner look of the requirement is called low level design. Example, if you want to construct any one building, first the construction people, they can give some plan documents like the design documents. First design outlook, where is a hall, where is a bedroom, where is a kitchen, where is the entrance, like it's like a outlook. Next inner look, let's take our hall, where is the entrance, what is the width, what is the height, where is the shelf, where is the window. Everything comes into low level design. Once again, technical people, they can design the requirement documents as a two types of documents, such as high level design and low level design. High level design, HLD stands for high level design, LLD stands for low level design. Like example, let's take the example of Gmail application. Login page, high level design. Inbox page, high level design. Compose mail, high level design. Send mail, high level design. Then what about low level design? Let's take login page. Create new account, username, password, sign in, password recovery, list box, everything comes into low level design. Compose mail, from to, attach file, screenshot, everything comes into low level design. Like the module wise comes into high level design, and the functionality wise comes into low level design. Design document done by technical people. After completion of design, programmer can start coding. Writing coding for responsible module. Coding done by programmers. Programmers, to write the coding, they can use some technologies like Java, .NET, PHP. First, they need to understand requirements from the customer. and they can study the plan and they can study the design. At design stage, technical people, they can design the algorithms. Based on the algorithms, programmers start coding. After completion of coding, the developer software before giving to testing engineers. Normally after completion of development, the testing phase will be start. But here, after completion of coding, the developer software before giving to testing engineer to check the correctness of the coding. To check the correctness of the coding, programmers conduct two types of testings on programming. What is two types of testing? One is unit testing. Second one is integration testing. Unit testing and integration testing. And unit testing, integration testing comes into white box testing. It's called white box testing. So once again, after completion of coding, to check the correctness of the coding, programmer can concentrating on white box testing. Simple definition for white box testing: to confirm the correctness of the coding, conducting testing on programming by programmer. It's called white box testing. To confirm the correctness of the coding, programmer conducting testing on coding. It's called white box testing. While conducting white box testing, they can concentrating on two testings. One is unit testing, second one is integration testing. The collectivity of unit testing and integration testing is called white box testing. First, let us know what is unit testing. What is unit testing? See here, unit testing means programmer at coding stage to develop the applications, they need to write some programs. At coding stage, to develop the application, they need to write some programs. After completion of the coding, programmer first concentrating on unit testing means unit. Each and every program. At coding stage, programmers, they will write some programs, right? So here, each and every program is called one unit. Each and every program is called one unit. It's called like each and every program individually working or not. It's called unit testing. After that, combining all programs integrated or not, means interconnected or not. It's called integration testing. I will show an example. Let's take flight application. From this application example, developers to develop the application, to develop the agent name, programmer, they have to write one program. To develop the password, they have to write one more program. To develop the OK button, one more program. To develop the cancel, one more program. To develop the help, one more program. To develop the image, one more program. Like for each and every functionality, they need to prepare some individual programs. Here, each and every unit means each and every program working or not. It's called unit testing. It's called unit testing. After completion of unit testing, combining all programs, all are integrated or not, interconnected or not, it's called integration testing. It's called integration testing. Once again, after completion of coding, to confirm the correctness of the coding, programmer conducting testing on coding. It's called white box testing. The collectivity of two testings is called white box. What is that? Unit testing and integration testing. So individually every program is working or not, it's called unit testing. And combining all programs integrated or not, it's called integration testing. It's called integration testing. So that remember one point here, unit testing, integration testing, everything is done on programming by programmer. Two testings like entire white box testing conducting by programmer programmer on programming. So after completion of the coding, then next our job will be start. What is our job? System testing. Our job is called system testing. At this stage, after completion of development, at this stage, we need to check whether the application developed as per customer requirement or not. At system testing stage, we need to compare expected value equal to actual value or not. Which one is expected, which one is actual? See, at requirement gathering stage, which is given by the customer, it's called expected value. Based on requirement, the developer application, it's called actual value. Means the customer requirement is called expected value. Based on requirement, developer application is called actual value. At system testing stage, we need to compare expected value equal to actual value or not. So if expected value not equal to actual value, we can call, it's called defect. If expected value not equal to actual value, it's called defect. So at system testing stage, so we need to check whether the application developed as per customer requirement or not. So system testing done by testing engineer. System testing done by testing engineer. So as a testing engineer, when we need to start our job, after completion of coding and 100% unit testing, integration testing successful, then we can start system testing. After completion of system testing, now user acceptance testing. User acceptance testing. What is user acceptance testing? Here, after completion of coding, after completion of testing, system testing, before giving to customer, the one more testing will be there, user acceptance testing. What is user acceptance testing? Example, I am going to a sweet shop, I am giving just 10 kgs laddu order. So okay, they prepare some 10 kgs laddu. After that, before giving to us, first they will give one sample piece to get the feedback from the customer. So with the sample piece, if you are satisfied, they can release entire product. If you are not satisfied, we can give some suggestion. Again, they can add something sugar and they can some kaju, something else. Correct or not? Like before giving to customer, like user acceptance important. User acceptance important. Who will conduct user acceptance testing? See, coding done by programmer and unit testing, integration testing done by programmer, system done by testing engineer, then user acceptance testing done by business analyst with the help of customers. Business analyst with the help of customers. Why business analyst? From the starting onwards, business analyst mostly interact with customer. So user acceptance testing conducting by business analyst with the help of customer. Now, the collectivity of system testing and user acceptance testing is called black box testing. What is that? Black box testing. So once again, after completion of design, coding done by programmer. After completion of program, to confirm the correctness of coding, programmer concentrating on white box testing. The collectivity of two testings is called white box testing. Those are unit testing and integration testing. What is unit testing? Individually every program is working or not. It's called unit testing. Combining all programs, all are integrated or not, interconnected or not, it's called integration testing. Those comes into white box testing. 100% unit testing, integration testing completed. Then as a testing engineer, our job will be start. What is our job? System testing. So at this stage, after completion of development, as a testing engineer, we need to compare whether the application developed as per customer requirement or not. Like expected value equal to actual value or not. Which one is expected? Which one is actual? Customer requirement is called expected value and the developed application is called actual value. Customer requirement is called expected value. The finally developed application is called actual value. After completion of system testing, before giving to customer, so one more testing will be there, user acceptance testing. So like to confirm the customer requirements on application. User acceptance testing conducting by business analyst with the help of customer. So enter in software testing, 4 types of levels, 2 types of testing methods. What is testing method? White box testing method and black box testing method. What is testing levels? 4 types of testing levels. 4 types of testing levels. One is unit testing, second one is integration, one is unit testing, second one is integration testing, Third one is system testing. Fourth one is user acceptance testing. Once again, how many testing levels? 4. Unit testing, integration testing, system testing and user acceptance testing. How many testing methods? 2. White box testing method and black box testing method. So white box testing conducting by programmers on programming. Black box testing conducting by testing engineers with the help of customers on application. To confirm the correctness of the coding, conduct white box testing. To confirm the customer requirements, conduct black box testing. Like why it's called white box testing and why it's called black box testing. See here, programmers to confirm the customer requirement, they're conducting testing on programming. It's the internal part. It's very clear. So it's called white box testing, also called as clear box testing. But testing engineer, we're not able to open what is a program. Just we are conducting testing on front-end application. Just the front-end application. So it's called black box testing. It is also called as closed box testing also. Fine. So after completion of all testing levels, after completion of black box testing, 100% white box testing and black box testing completed, then application release to customer. Application release to customer and maintenance. Release and maintenance. Release and maintenance. Release and maintenance. So these are the steps from SDLC. Once again, see, but one important point from BTech or from MCA, like any software engineering, SDLC starts from requirement gathering, right? But why I explain the first steps, software bidding, kickoff meeting, initiation note, those are basics. Like before gather the requirement. So what's happening, everything we need to understand. That's what I explained here. From the starting onwards I explained. Once again, first software bidding. CEO go to customer side, making agreement and the project finalized by CEO. After that, kickoff meeting. CEO will come back to organization, arrange one meeting to select the project manager. This meeting is called kickoff meeting. At this stage, project manager selected by CEO. Once a project manager selected, he can prepare starting document. It consists of information about current project and customer. It's called project initiation note. After that, requirement gathering. At this stage, business analyst go to customer side, collecting requirement. All requirement preparing as a 2 documents. One is a BRS, second one for SRS. BRS stands for business requirement specification. SRS stands for system requirement specification. After that, study requirement. Every software engineer to start working related process, they need to study, they need to analyze customer requirements. So after analyze customer requirements, first project manager can prepare plan. It consists of development plan and testing plan. Like developers to develop the application, which type of technology they need to use and how many developers required, what is the duration for development team, what is the budget for development team, as well as to conduct testing on application, how many testers required, which type of testing they need to use, manual or automation. If it is automation, what is the tools required, everything preparing as a plan by project manager. After that, design done by technical people or system analyst category people. They can design the requirements as a 2 documents such as high level design and low level design. Outlook of the requirement, high level design. Inner look of the requirement is called low level design. Next, so coding done by programmers. After completion of coding, programmers to confirm the correctness of coding, programmer concentrating on white box testing. The collectivity of 2 testings is called white box, unit testing and integration testing. So after completion of white box testing, to confirm the customer requirements on application, testing engineers and the customers concentrating on black box testing. The collectivity of 2 testings is called black box testing, system testing and user acceptance testing. How many testing levels? 4 types of testing levels: unit testing, integration testing, system testing, user acceptance testing. How many testing methods? 2 types of methods: white box testing method and black box testing method. So after that, After completion of white box testing and black box testing, then application release to customer and concentrating on maintenance.